All right, so we got out and about a little bit this past week. You want to start with some shopping?
Okay, I can start with the shopping. I was on my way home from Syracuse, and I got off the Westmoreland exit, and I stopped at the Consignment Chick. It is a consignment shop that sells high-end clothing and purses and even like houseware stuff. They had like vases and pillows, and it was really, really cool, especially shoes too. Like I've got a wedding coming up like next weekend, and for me to buy a fancy pair of shoes, like I wear sneakers every day. I have dressy sneakers. I have my walking sneakers. I have my running sneakers. I wear sneakers all the time.
Off soon.
My running sneakers? Yeah, I know. Well, as soon as the weather turns, we'll dust those off. They have like fancy shoes that like it makes so much sense. Like why would you buy expensive pairs of shoes when you're just going to wear them like once or twice a year?
Weddings, formals, dances. Our daughter goes through this now.
Yeah.
So you wear these things once, and what do you do with it?
And I get the younger kids, but I did buy Jenna a pair of linen pants, and she loves them. I bought 2 pairs of jeans, like nice jeans. They have name brand jeans. They were $8 a piece.
But the difference, it sounds like, with this store from most consignment shops is the person that's donating only gets paid if it sells. This place, I think she gives you money.
I do too. So there's a person that's there on site. You have to call. I guess it changes every week. So check the Facebook page. Like I said, it's called Consignment Chick. The actual address is Clinton. It's Route 5 in Clinton, but I consider it Westmoreland because it's right on the corner there before the gas station where you take the right on 233. Yeah. She is there. Her hours change weekly, and you can bring items in, and she will look at them and decide whether she wants to buy them from you or not. And I think that she just gives you a flat rate.
I was pretty jacked up about this, not only because you were saving money, but I was like, cool. Like, I'm all about old used clothes, like for myself, right? I don't wear anything new. And so I'm like, I'd like to buy some higher end stuff that's already been worn. Who cares?
I know.
It's all women's.
It's all women's stuff.
Girl power. Yeah, you.
Sorry.
I get nothing.
All right, talk about Pelleteri Joe's. That's more on the male end.
Speaking of a place you can wear used old clothes to, Pelleteri Joe's. Obviously, it's a Utica staple. We talk about grandma's food a lot, and in just the traditional old school. I guess old school, it's its own restaurant, but just the traditional food, and the atmosphere hasn't changed. Probably since it opened, the stuff on the wall hasn't changed since it opened.
Super cool. We were talking about that when we were in there. The signs and the clock they have,
the old bottles and cans that they've got displayed, and just you talk about Cheers, where everyone knows your name. You got that vibe to it. And
we walked in and easily knew 4 people in the bar, and then when we went to walk out, there were 3 new people in the bar that we had to stop.
We even made a couple new friends along the way. Yeah, so it's. Only open Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Well, no, they're open every day of the week. The bar is open. The bar's open every day of the week, but they only serve food on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Well,
and it's going to be new ownership, I believe. We don't know who or when, but I'm sure they'll keep everything as is. Why ruin a good thing?
And Scott, why don't you tell everybody what you had? Because you never learned your lesson.
I had a couple more hot peppers than I should have. Is how that story ends.
So bad.
They were so good.
Well, yeah.
But
if you consider like sweating and crying.
They were hot.
Good.
I couldn't feel my lips for a good portion of the dinner. And I was crying. I was actually wiping my tears with the sleeve of my sweatshirt because I didn't want to use my fingers to wipe my eyes and then burn my eyes because I'm old and I've learned that the hard way.
Yep.
But then I was up at 4 a.m, paying for the sins of the hot peppers.
Yep. So just to give everybody an idea.
I would do it again.
I know you will. Oh, you will do it again. I know you will. You never learned your lesson. They have staples that are always on their menu, like the spaghetti, the meatballs, the peppers, the vodka riggies, sausage and peppers.
We learned about the tripe.
So then they have these specialty items that I think on Tuesdays they do the brajol. And then on Saturdays they tend to do the tripe and the raviolis. So they definitely have specials at times, but the food is fantastic. I got the vodka riggies, and they were really, really good.
Yeah, can't go wrong with anything, except maybe the tripe. That sounds really weird.
And their mushroom stew. Their mushroom stew is supposed to be really good,
Which
too.
no one got.
No, Corey got that.
Oh, Corey did it.
Yes, he did. So, yeah. I think that's it for our places that we visited. We want to jump into the weekend.
Let's jump into the weekend. Start us off.
On Friday, April 18th, the Greater Utica Chamber is doing a blood drive from 9:30 to 2:30. We talk about this all the time. If you don't mind donating blood, it's so important that you do so. They're doing it at 520 Seneca Street in Utica, and you can register at redcrossblood.org to schedule a donation time. I went on the website today, and they have times starting at 10 a.m. right up to 2:30.
Yeah, you can download the app, and it will give you reminders of when you can only do it every 6 weeks or 8 weeks
and
or so.
they will call you too if you forget. Like they will. So Connor and I donated at Frankfurt, and they've been calling. So I'm really.
But I will say, if you're not into donating money and you don't have a lot of time to donate, like this is truly something that saves lives, and they're always in need of blood. So just do it. I think you have a story about Joan, Jett, and the Heartbreakers.
Well, I don't have a story.
The Blackhearts. I guess the Heartbreakers were Tom Petty.
My family may have a story after Friday. This is a big deal. Joan, Jett, and the Blackhearts are coming to the Stanley at 7:30. The tickets start at $43. But the funny story about this is my mother was so excited about this, and my niece Tori. I guess Tori used to love her music when she was younger. So my mother, the day that they went on sale here, my mother thought that they were going to sell out or something.
Thought it was 1984.
Crazy. She got up and went and waited.
She was the only one.
No, there were other people there.
They were in line for the dispensary next door.
It is so funny, like that she got up and she waited in line. Well, the other thing with my mother, the Stanley is a beautiful place to go see a show, but the seats are very
uncomfortable.
Small. And especially if like you're older and you want to stretch your legs out, there are certain spots where you can sit like in a balcony seat, like not even on an aisle, but where you have no seats in front of you. Yeah. So she definitely wanted one of those seats. So my mother, my sister, my niece, they are all going on Friday night.
Jay, be our research department and let me know how old Joan Jett is.
I don't know.
You want to do a guess? I'm going to set the over-under at 74.
Oh, my God. No, I am going to guess that she is 62.
66?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right. Apologies to Joan Jett, who is 100% listening to this. I thought you were older.
You're mean.
Sorry, Joan.
All right, the bunny. The Easter bunny is coming on Sunday, but he will be at a couple places earlier on Friday. Bass Pro Shop, he will be there all weekend. You can check their Facebook page for times. He's actually there, I think, starting Thursday evenings from like 5 to 8, Friday 5 to 8, and then Saturday and Sunday he'll be there for free pictures. The bunny is still in the mall, and it's too funny. I was walking with Jenna and Connor in the mall. I can't remember when we were there, and this baby was sitting screaming.
What's scarier for kids, Santa Claus or the Easter bunny?
That's the conversation we had. Is like Connor's like, you never made us do that. I'm like, no, we never took their picture with a fake Santa or a bunny because how scary.
The real Santa ones.
Well, right. How scary would that be for a parent to hand their child over to a
6-foot bunny?
Yeah,
in
that's terrifying. This kid was freaking out. It was so bad.
And who knows what's underneath that?
Oh my God.
Costume.
So yeah, you can go see the bunny at Bass Pro Shop, but if you are in the market to see the Easter bunny, one of my favorite places, and I think I'm going to try and find the photo and send it to Jay, is Chester's Florist in Utica. They always have the Easter ducklings that come, and they arrived actually early. They came on April 9th. They were there, and they have this duck pond set up right in the window, and they are these real ducklings that the kids get to go, and like you don't get to pet them, and you can't touch them, but it's really cool for the kids to see these little ducklings, and then they have the Easter bunny set up in the huge greenhouse in the back.
What do they do with the ducklings?
That's a great question. I would think that they give them away.
So they just kind of chill during the Easter season, and then Chester's moves them on out.
And then Chester's, maybe they have families that want them. Okay. I mean, a lot of people buy the ducklings. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're looking for a place to go, the Easter Bunny will be there from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday. And Chester's is an amazing place to get plants. And they even have a section when you walk in that has like purses and jewelry, and they're all local vendors. So it really is a cool plant shop. Like I'd mentioned in a past episode, my mother got me a plant for Mother's Day. Like I want to say it was like 8 or 9 years ago. And I bring it up there every couple of years, and they repot it for me and put new sod in it and everything. So it really is a great greenhouse and flower shop.
Yeah, Comets wrapping up the season. This is kind of fun, though. Uncle Charlie and the Meatballs are performing before the puck drop and during intermission. That's something that they don't do too often.
I know,
where
right?
They do live music during the intermission. They should do more of that. So that is this Friday at 7 p.m.
And then if you miss Uncle Charlie and the Meatballs at the Comets game, they will be at Nail Creek on Saturday at 7 p.m. I thought I would include that there. Nail Creek is a great spot.
Yeah, hopefully they can be outside, right? That's typically where the music is. I mean, Nail Creek's a very small bar. They've got that little outdoor stage set up by the balcony, the deck. I guess it could be a balcony.
Oh my God! All right, take us to the zoo.
The zoo, called the zoo, egg extravaganza. Why not? Utica Zoo with the Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny busy weekend. It is. My ink is struggling.
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. It is April 19th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the reason that this makes this different is the focus is all about the egg and the animals who lay them. So the zoo wants to teach you about different types of eggs. You'll be able to explore the zoo and see a number of different species of animals who lay eggs. The Easter Bunny will be there. There will be live music also and a magic show throughout the day. Admission to the event is included with zoo admission. So members, if you're a member, it's free. If you're not members, you'll pay $11 for adults, $8 for children, and age 2 to 12. Children age 2 to 12. Under 2 is free, and there's a special discount for seniors, veterans, and college students with an ID. You will only pay $10. So, yeah, go to the zoo.
Yeah, fun event. We had a blast there on Halloween. We did the Halloween thing, and that was the last time it wasn't snowing. So hopefully this is the next time it's not snowing.
Right?
Now that we're to Easter,
your ink okay for this next one?
My ink is okay for this one. Yeah, we had a little bit of an ink shortage here.
I just looked at my paper.
Budget constraints here at Love Living Local. If you're looking to volunteer your time on Saturday, you can head down to the Ilion and Frankfurt Marinas. This is hosted by the Ilion True Value at 10 a.m. It's a cleanup on the Canalway. You could be a local hero and keep the community beautiful. This is something they've been doing for the last couple of years. Obviously, you've got some like-minded neighbors that are giving back to the community. It's a rewarding experience. You're outdoors, and they provide snacks and water.
And all the tools you'll need. So you just need to go to volunteer your time. Like you can go to Ilion or Frankfurt. This is happening at both arenas, both marinas. Yep, on Saturday. Okay, back to plants again. I'm a plant person.
It's that time of year.
I know. Brickhouse Acres on Roberts Road in Frankfurt is doing a really cool thing, free plant pots. So be green and save. Grab your friends and come and get some free plant pots. Instead of buying new pots, they will give you these pots that other people come and donate. They clean them up and they give them away. They'll have organic seed. They'll have plug trays, organic fertilizer. They are not selling plants yet. They will open on May 10th for actual plants and flowers and things of that nature. But I thought that was a cool thing. Instead of going and buying new pots, if you're in need of them, just go pick up some recycled ones.
We got some themes to this one today. You know,
I'm
we got
excited.
Consignment. We're recycling clothes.
I know, right? Well, now let's totally shift themes to one of our favorites.
This is something that we've shied away from of late. Maybe we're more maturing. We haven't talked a lot about wine festivals and beer happenings, and so
Well, I don't want people to think that that's all we did.
It's the fun stuff. Syracuse Wine Festival is coming Saturday. It is going to be at the On Center Convention Center in downtown Syracuse. Buy your tickets today before they sell out, because they will. And included in the price of admission are your unlimited samplings of wine, spirits, cider, specialty foods, paint and sip, attraction, photo booth, DJ, so you can dance the night away. Hopefully you've got a driver, board games for the laid-back crowd. That's always interesting. You're a puzzle person.
I am a puzzle person.
You like wine and puzzles. I like wine. Yeah.
Scott just likes to drink. I like to feel like I'm constructive when I'm drinking. I don't know.
I have infinite wisdom after a couple of drinks.
Yep, we know that.
If you want to purchase a meal, the exceptional caterers at the On Center have you covered for sensational sweet and savory options. 2 sessions. You can purchase session 1 for $30. This is the matinee crowd, which would be us 1 to 4, or session 2 for $35. That's 6 to 9. And here we go again. VIP tickets, $40. Now again, This is marketing at its finest. $30 matinee, 35 session 2. For an extra $5, you can be a VIP. Who's not doing that?
I know, you get in an hour earlier. You get an extra hour of drinking.
DD can purchase a ticket for $10 and enjoy all of the activities except the fun stuff.
All right. On Sunday, I decided not to focus on anything on Sunday because it is Easter Sunday. So go to church and I don't know.
Be grateful.
Yep, exactly. This is really cool. Starting Monday, April 21st, SUNY Poly is doing their Spotlight series. It's a robust collection of camps for kids and teens, as well as events and workshops for people of all ages. They're showcasing the expertise of SUNY Poly faculty and staff at the Mohawk Valley campus there. The series provides opportunities for fun and learning in the areas of STEM, the arts, athletics, wellness, and more. So if you visit their website, which is sunypoly.ed, you can register for camps because the kids are off next week. So any parents that are looking for things to do, if you're not if you're not going away and you're not leaving the area, this is something fun that the kids can get involved in.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Lots of springtime and good weather activities.
We're
ahead
hoping
of us.
the weather changes. It needs to get nice.
I think it's supposed to hit 70 next week.
I hope so.
We'll be in Florida.
Only for part of the week. We'll be here on Sunday. We're just going down there for a quick stay at the beach, and then we'll be back.
All right, crew. See you out there.
Happy Easter.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Love Living Local. As you know, we do not run ads. Our only mission is to shine a spotlight on amazing people doing amazing things here in our local community. If you'd like to support us with this mission, we have 3 ways you can help. You can share our content on social, subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast platform, and you can visit our lovelivinglocal315.com website to stay up to date with everything happening in Central New York.